Here he is. He's in cabin 11, and you can see there's a lot of people in there. It's very crowded, and they don't look too happy to see him because you got to think about it. You got that many people, and space must be at a premium. You must be Percy. I'm Luke, your head counselor for the time being. Everybody listen up. This is Percy Jackson, our new cabin mate. Regular or undetermined? Undetermined. Aw, man. Super. Not another one. Don't mind them. As you can see, we're a little crowded in here. I could sleep in the cabin with the lightning bolt over the door. It looked empty and a little, newer. Unfortunately, we don't get to pick our cabins. It depends on who your parents are or parent. This is one of those camps, huh? Well, don't count on getting a donation check from my mom. She's gone. I'm sorry about your mom, Percy, but that's not what I meant. I'm talking about your other parents. My dad? Don't hold your breath. Waiting for him to pay up. Either he died before I was born. He died before I was born. And don't get me started on my stepdad. Your dad isn't dead. He can't be. How would you know? You're saying you've met him? I don't have to. I know you're here, which can mean just one thing. You're only half human. What? Then what's the other half? Considering what you've seen today, I think you know. Who is he then? Undetermined. Nobody knows. Maybe he'll send you a sign and claim you, though. That sometimes happens. That happens sometimes. Meaning that sometimes it doesn't. More than sometimes. There are kids in here that have been undetermined for years. Are you undetermined? Nah, my old man Hermes. I even got to meet him. Once. Anyway, you can stay with us as long as you need to. Hermes isn't picky about who he sponsors. Anybody who uses the roads is fair game. Messengers, travelers, merchants, even thieves. So watch your stuff around this lot. Speaking of which, I heard you pack light, so I nicked some toiletries from the camp supply shop to get you started. Thanks. Appreciate you. You know, besides Chiron and Grover, you're the only person I've met that hasn't treated me like a disease. Listen, Percy, I know it's a lot to take in, but the first day is always the worst. After all, everyone here is extended family, right? When push comes to shove, we take care of each other. There will be pushing and shoving, though. You're the new kid, so you'll have to earn your own rep, starting with Friday's game of Capture the Flag. Do I have to play? I've been unconscious the past couple days. Everybody plays. Camp rules, but don't sweat it, okay? We'll start training first thing tomorrow. Who knows? We'll find what you're good at, and maybe we'll get a clue as to who sired you. Wednesday. If the goal were to hit everything but the bullseye, you'd be tough to beat. So he's not that good at archery. He missed Apollo, god of archery, crossed off. Thursday, you realize that losing a foot race to a wood nymph is basically like coming in second place to a tree. Yeah, I realize that. Hermes, speedster of the gods, crossed off, so he's not a child of Hermes. Friday, not with that face. I thought we were focusing on the male gods. Aphrodite, goddess of beauty. Friday night. Attention campers, let's get this over with. For tonight's game of Capture the Flag, the blue team, led by Annabeth from Cabin 6, has allied with Cabin 6, 7, and 11. The red team, led by Clarice from Cabin 5, is joined by Cabins 4, 9, and 12. Cabin 5, Aries, is the current champion. Huzzah!